Hi lovelies! Welcome back to my channel. Well, I'm here with a very special video. Several of you requested that I do this video. October is the Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and to raise awareness, I wanted to do a My Pink Bottles video. Well, when you guys requested this video, I was like, I'm not even sure I have that many pink bottles of perfume. Well, you guys, I started pulling my pink bottles for this video. Turns out I have a lot of pink bottles. Also, you guys, at the end of this video, I am going to announce my big giveaway in celebration of my channel surpassing 5,000 subscribers, you guys. So I have a very nice giveaway for you guys. So stay tuned until the end of the video to find out details how to enter the giveaway. So let's get into this video. So you guys, before we get started with the video, I want to give you a little bit of information about the giveaway. I will announce how to enter the giveaway at the end of the video. So I have partnered with two companies that are so amazing. The first one is fragrancebuy.ca. You guys all know what Fragrance Buy is. It's not new to you guys. Fragrance Buy has some of the best prices for fragrances, even out of all the discount websites, you know, perfume websites where you get big discounts. They sell 100% authentic fragrances. The amazing thing about Fragrance Buy is that you can find these fragrances that have been discontinued, you know, or you can find very easily. A perfect example is Lavandis Trianon by Maison Lancôme. I had been looking for that fragrance everywhere. I could not find it, and people were selling it on Mercari and eBay for like ridiculous amount of prices. Finally, I found it on Fragrance Buy, you guys, and I let you all know. So Fragrance Buy has given me a $100 gift card for my 5,000 subscriber giveaway, you guys. So you stand to win a chance to receive that $100 gift card for Fragrance Buy. And I have also partnered with one of my other favorite companies, Rose Forever, you guys. I actually received this almost a year ago. I can't remember exactly. It could be like 10 months now, 9 or 10 months. Those are all 100% natural roses. There are 36 of them in here. And look at them like they were just delivered today. They're a company based out in New York, you guys, that do these amazing 100% natural rose arrangements. They preserve the roses with natural oils, and they are made, handmade by artisans, and they last for a year and sometimes longer if you care for them right, like if you don't put them in direct sun or you don't touch them. I mean, look at mine. It's been almost a year. Can you even tell? And they have like roses in a variety of colors and different, you know, hat boxes. This is a round hat box. They come in square. They come in different sizes. You can get any size you want, any color you want. They are priced right, you guys. And I have a discount code for you guys. It's Clio25. You can get a $25 off with that discount. I love receiving roses, you guys, but the thing about receiving flowers is that 2-3 days later they're wilted, they look so sad, they're rotting and they die. These don't die in a couple of days, you guys. These last you for a long time. So Rose Forever has partnered with me to give one of my lucky subscribers a bouquet of roses. So I have a $100 gift card from Fragrance Buy for you guys, and I have a gorgeous bouquet from Rose Forever, and I'm throwing in a bottle of brand new Safari by Ralph Lauren, which used to be my signature scent like 20 years ago. So I have 3 things that you guys can win. I will give you the final details at the end of the video and how to enter the giveaway at the end of the video. So watch until the end to find out. So the first one I have for you is a new release from Parfums de Marly. This is Oriana. You guys, this one is so beautiful. This is such a gorgeous soft gourmand, you guys. People compare this to Kilian Love Don't Be Shy, but I gotta tell you guys, it's different from Kilian Love Don't Be Shy. This one has these gorgeous citrus notes in the opening that actually kind of cut through and balance the soft gourmand notes in this fragrance, like the marshmallow and chantilly cream. So there's a beautiful delicate balance between the citruses and the soft gourmand notes, and it's just so stunning because of the citruses being in here. This is a very sweet fragrance as well, but it's not sickeningly sweet. It's not as sweet as Love Don't Be Shy. This is a very beautiful, sweet, citrusy white floral with musk in it, and this has vanilla. This is fruity. It's powdery. It has amazing citruses in the opening. There's orange blossom, there's blackcurrant with that juiciness, there's raspberry. In the base you get that chantilly cream with the marshmallow. There's a good dose of musk making it sexy. There's amber. You can wear this all year round, but I would say wear it in the colder months. For me, this is a winter fragrance, winter and spring type of fragrance. This is Oriana by Parfums de Marly. Next, I have a beautiful fragrance from Italy per d'Orange. This is Yes I Do, formerly known as Don't Get Me Wrong Baby. The rest I'm not gonna say. Anyway, the new name is Yes I Do. This one is a beautiful white floral aldehydic, fresh, slightly green, little bit of sweet and slightly soapy fragrance in a very good way, you guys. Some people are afraid of aldehydes, you guys, but you shouldn't be. It depends on the fragrance composition. Aldehydes give this like brightness to fragrances, especially in this fragrance. This is gonna be such a gorgeous fragrance to wear in the springtime, especially. I cannot wait to wear it in the spring. You can wear it in the summer as well. This would work well in the heat. It's got such a gorgeous fragrance composition, you guys. I mean, it has some of my favorite white florals like Lily of the Valley, jasmine, and then you have the bright aldehydes that brightens this fragrance up, and then it has marshmallow that adds that gorgeous soft gourmand touch to it. There are some green notes, and then you guys, this has cacao extract in here, not cacao powder, so it's not, you know, cacao powder has a different kind of feel to it. Oh, so good with that marshmallow and the beautiful white florals. And then this has musk, patchouli, amber. It's such a stunning beauty. I'm so glad I have this. Actually, Twisted Lily sent this to me. I actually have a discount code for you guys in the description box. It's Clio10 if you want to buy this beauty or any other Italy per d'Orange. This is actually not available on Fragrance Buy or the other discount websites. Even if you had Italy per d'Orange on those websites for discounted prices, this is one that's harder to find. If you want this gorgeous beauty, I have a discount code for you down in the description box. This is a very stunning, very feminine, almost a goddess-like fragrance in my opinion. I personally adore aldehydes. For example, Woman in Gold, the aldehydes in that fragrance makes it so sexy, you guys. There's something to be said about aldehydes, especially the vintage fragrances like Chanel No. 5 that used aldehydes. That's what gave those stunning vintage fragrances that oomph, you know. So there's something about aldehydes that lift up fragrances, and this is so much like an ethereal goddess, like emerging from a bath in the middle of spring, you guys. That is really what I think about when I think about this fragrance. It makes me feel fresh and beautiful, and I just feel like it's a fresh spring morning. This is Yes I Do by Italy per d'Orange. Next, I have such a stunning, uniquely beautiful floral fragrance. It's actually a boozy floral. This is Amouage Blossom Love. You guys, this one, ooh, this is so strong, you guys. You can smell it over here. This is a boozy floral fragrance. Like I said, you guys, there are some gorgeous florals in here with amaretto. Oh my goodness, you guys. Usually you get rum or cognac, that sort of boozy note. But boy, amaretto really adds that sort of hint of almond and the booziness with that. To die for. This is a very beautiful vanilla, floral, powdery, fruity, almondy, boozy, ambery, slightly fresh, slightly citrusy fragrance. This opens with a powdery heliotrope note and bergamot, but in the middle, you guys, you get that gorgeous amaretto with the little almondy touch. So boozy. And then you get the most pretty flowers like ylang ylang, cherry blossom, rose, and in the base you get a massive dose of vanilla with the vanilla and tonka bean together. And this has a suede note, you guys. Oh, that suede, leather and suede notes give it that leather accord that makes fragrances smell sexy and expensive. And this has a great big dose of amber too, you guys. This is such a stunning, feminine yet sexy fragrance. This is Amouage Blossom Love. Next, I have a Kayali fragrance that was recently released. This one is Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper 25. This one, you guys, perfect for this time of the year. This is the time to start wearing this fragrance. This could be a fragrance that you wear at nighttime, even in other seasons, but especially better for colder months starting now. It's a very much an oriental spicy rose fragrance, you guys, with woody notes, and there is patchouli in it. It's powdery, it's ambery, it's musky. This starts with that beautiful bright pink pepper note. Pink pepper apparently invokes like feelings of falling in love in your brain, and this has like several different types of gorgeous roses, including Bulgarian rose and May rose, I believe. In the opening, you also get saffron, lily, bergamot. You get Bulgarian rose, May rose, magnolia, and vanilla orchid in the middle. And in the base, you get sandalwood, amber, patchouli, musk. This smells like, almost smells like it has oud, but no, it doesn't. It's the fragrance composition. Obviously, there are fragrance notes that they haven't revealed. It has like an oud-esque feel to it in the dry down especially. This is Kayali Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper 25. So you guys, my neighbor pulled out his lawnmower because he knew I started filming. I'm just kidding. He doesn't know I started filming, but boy does he have the perfect timing. Every time I turn on my camera, he pulls out his lawnmower. But anyway, if you hear a noise, that's what it is. Next, I have a very affordable fragrance from Juicy Couture, you guys. This one is Viva la Juicy Noir Juicy Couture. This one is a beautiful sort of fruity fragrance. I'm gonna spray this. This one is very much a fruity, sort of woody white floral fragrance, you guys, with like some gorgeous gourmet notes like caramel and vanilla. It's quite sweet, not too sweet, not overly sweet, but a little sweet. It has a very juicy opening with like berry notes and citruses. Middle is white floral galore. You get honeysuckle, gardenia, jasmine. And in the base, you get that massive dose of caramel with vanilla. And then you get amber. And then you get sandalwood with that sort of sensual touch. This one is a sexy fragrance. The performance of this fragrance isn't bad, you guys, especially for the price. It's a nice fragrance that you can wear at nighttime especially, but you could wear it during the day too. I actually forgot to include this one in my affordable cheapies video for fall. Viva la Juicy Noir Juicy Couture. Next, I have a very unique, stunning rose fragrance from Tom Ford, you guys. This one is Tom Ford Rose Prick. Now this one smells quite unique, especially for a rose fragrance. It smells like a fresh cut rose in a garden with the smell of like the earthiness like from the fresh soil. Don't get me wrong, it doesn't smell dirty, but it smells kind of earthy. There's patchouli in here, so that adds to the earthiness. It's kind of a spicy fragrance. There are warm and fresh spices in here. Like I said, it's earthy, it's woody, it's slightly citrusy. It's got a little bit of vanilla, and there is a slight herbally quality to this fragrance, which kind of puts it over the top. Herbaliness, like a especially slight herbaliness with a little bit of earthiness, can really make a woman's fragrance smell really good. Now this one is probably marketed as unisex, but I would say this one leans feminine in my opinion. Little bit of earthiness and herbaliness, just like woodiness, can add so much sexiness to a fragrance, you guys. This is like Szechuan pepper or some other kind of, you know, not black pepper, Szechuan pepper or something. There's like turmeric, which is really weird, you know, you don't usually get that. This has like the 3 best rose fragrance notes, you guys: Bulgarian rose, Turkish rose, and May rose. And then you get in the dry down tonka bean and patchouli. Tonka bean adds that sort of vanilla touch to this fragrance. It's a beautiful fragrance. I would say winter and spring would be amazing time to wear this fragrance. That's when I wear this fragrance. This is Tom Ford Rose Prick. Next, I have a very girly, caramelly, vanilla, white floral type fragrance from Xerjoff, you guys. This is Xerjoff Gran Ballo. You guys, this one, like I said, this one is a sort of white floral, caramelly, vanilla, fruity type fragrance. This has honeysuckle, gardenia, and jasmine with that caramel and vanilla and amber, you guys. This one smells very girly, very playful, kind of like this one right here, you guys. These two have similar notes actually. I always like to say this one right here smells like juicy couture for grown-up women, you know, so that's what it smells like, really. So yeah, they are kind of similar, but this one obviously has much better performance than that one. To me, this one smells better as well. This is Gran Ballo by Xerjoff. So next I have 2 fragrances from Viktor and Rolf that I'm so mad that I forgot to include in my top designer fragrances for fall, because these 2 are my top choices, you know, top fragrances that I do wear in the fall time. They are gourmand fragrances with caramel in it, you guys, and they smell divine. Both of them get so many compliments. Every time I wear these 2 fragrances, someone compliments me. These project like crazy and have amazing sillage as well. The first one is Viktor and Rolf Bonbon. You guys, oh, this is so yummy. If I were to get rid of most of my fragrances, including my very expensive niche fragrances, this would be one that stays, and its sister over here, which I will talk about next. I mean, this is my idea of a perfect feminine gourmand fragrance. It's very caramelly, very sweet. It's got citrus nuances in it. It's white florally, it's fruity, it's woody. It's got amber, it's a little powdery. It opens with citrus notes and peach, which is a nice, juicy, fresh opening. And then in the middle, you get that big dose of caramel. Because it's in the middle, the caramel is really strong, and you can smell the caramel with the gorgeous white florals like jasmine and orange blossom. And then in the base you get sandalwood, amber, guaiac wood, and some other woody notes. So sexy, so stunning. There is of course a lot more in here that they haven't revealed. This is Viktor and Rolf Bonbon. And along the same line, Viktor and Rolf Bonbon Couture. This one is even sexier, if you can imagine it. This one also has that gorgeous caramel. The notes are quite similar, except this one has a white tobacco note, which I think puts this over the top. This is the one that gets even more compliments than the original. Like if I want a dumb reach, I don't want to think too much, I want to smell amazing, this is one of those fragrances that I grab. And this one also has balsamic notes. I think it smells balsamic, unlike the original. The original is kind of like, you know, doesn't have as many dimensions as this one. And this one actually has patchouli and some warm spices as well. Probably the original has warm spices too, but not as much as this one. Viktor and Rolf Bonbon Couture. So you guys, next I have 3 very famous rose fragrances that everybody knows about these at this point. They're becoming classics, you know, and a must-have in everybody's fragrance collection. This is none other than Parfums de Delina. The first one, I have two of its sisters here as well. You guys know the story of this fragrance. This is that gorgeous Turkish rose fragrance with a little bit of sourness from the rhubarb note in the opening. It's very sweet, floral, fruity fragrance with a little bit of sourness, a little bit of greenness to it. It's very like aromatic, a little bit powdery. So there's lychee in the opening, you guys. You guys know this one has lychee. It has that gorgeous fruity touch in the opening. You know, lychee has that very unique fruity scent. And then mixed with that is the rhubarb that adds that sourness, the greenness to this fragrance. There's like nutmeg, like soft spices in the opening, bergamot for freshness. In the middle, you get the gorgeous Turkish rose with peony and petalia. There's a massive dose of vanilla. There's musk, making it sexy. In the base, you get the woody notes, the cashmeran, you get the incense. There's vetiver with a slight earthiness. You guys know this is a beautiful fragrance. I don't need to talk about it that much. This is best worn in the springtime, in my opinion. This is Parfums de Delina. Then I have Delina Exclisif here. This one, you guys, is even more beautiful than the original. If you ask me, this is my favorite Delina, by the way. I actually compared the three Delinas in a video. I will link that one up here in my Delina La Rosee video, which I will talk about next. This one has more incense in here because I think incense in this one is in the middle. But the fragrance composition is quite similar with a few changes with this incense in the middle, and then there's no rhubarb. There's no sour rhubarb green note cutting through the fragrance. I prefer that. Not that I mind the rhubarb in the original, but I think this one smells even more divine. It allows the lychee to shine in the opening. It's very close, the fragrance structure, to the original, with those small differences. And this one is great for fall and winter, if you ask me, especially winter. I would say that's like my favorite time to wear this fragrance. Or you can wear this at nighttime. In other seasons, you can wear it even warmer months at nighttime, I would say, when it's a little bit more cool. This is Delina Exclisif. And then I have Delina La Rosee, you guys. This one is the summer version of the Delinas. This one is a little bit more ethereal, lighter, because this one has watery notes with the other prominent notes that you find in the others, like with the DNA, with the Turkish rose and the lychee. This one has those as well, but this one has added watery notes and transparent florals, which makes it very like light and ethereal. But watery notes don't mean that this is watered down. That's like a common misperception. Smells more fresh and more appropriate for the summertime. So yeah, this is Delina La Rosee. Fiori by Giorgio Armani. This one is the vanilla dominant of the C line fragrances. This one smells so beautiful and feminine, very much like a bride, you know. Like I said, this is the vanilla dominant of the C fragrances, you guys. Vanilla with those gorgeous juicy fruity notes and the beautiful florals like rose in here. It's very much a vanilla, fruity, floral, white floral, rose, like musky, woody, powdery kind of scent. It has that signature blackcurrant note in the opening, like all the other C fragrances. There's the mandarin orange in the opening, and in the middle you get those gorgeous florals like rose, neroli. There's oak moss, there's patchouli. This one lasts a very good time. That may be why the patchouli. There's that big dose of vanilla in the base, you guys, with white musk, which adds that edginess to this fragrance. It smells bridal but with an edge. This is Fiori by Giorgio Armani. Next, I have a very affordable fragrance, you guys. This one again is really good for springtime, but the performance of this fragrance is not the best at all. I get like 2 hours, not good when it comes to performance, but the scent is beautiful. This is Bella Rosa by Oscar de la Renta. It's very much a powdery rose fragrance with woodiness in it. There's white floral, there's actually patchouli, surprisingly. Usually when there's patchouli, fragrances last longer. The powderiness comes from the iris. There are some spices in here, soft spices. It opens with pink pepper, which is beautiful, that beautiful soft spice. There's freesia, there's mandarin orange, I think, or citrusy notes. In the middle you get pink rose, there's jasmine, there's orris, which is also powdery. In the base you get the typical like base notes like sandalwood, amber, and patchouli. This is Bella Rosa by Oscar de la Renta. Next I have a gorgeous fragrance from my favorite Musk fragrance house. This is Floral Musk by Narciso Rodriguez. This one, you guys, is the beautiful musky springtime fragrance. Narciso makes the best musk fragrances, the sexiest musk fragrances on earth. Musk makes fragrances smell edgy, very sexy. It's a beautiful musky rose, you guys. It's very much a rose dominant fragrance. It's floral, it's got musk in it, it's fresh. Like I said, this is perfect for springtime, you guys. When I smell this, I think of spring, you know. It's beautifully powdery. It's got a little bit of soft spices, and there's patchouli in here. It opens with pink pepper, you know what it is. And in the middle you get that gorgeous rose with peony with a massive dose of musk, which makes it so edgy and sexy. In the base you get amber, patchouli, and violet. Violet adds that sort of sophisticated powdery touch to this fragrance. This is Narciso Rodriguez Fleur Musk. Next I have a gorgeous sweet fruity rose fragrance from Valentino, you guys. This is Valentina Pink by Valentino. This one again is a fragrance, if you ask me, is best for springtime. Like I said, it's a sweet fruity rose fragrance with a good dose of musk and a little bit of amber and some other florals. It has a juicy, fruity, and musky opening with strawberry, blackberry, and musk. And in the base, you get praline, amber, and cashmere wood. Although this has praline in the base, you guys, this one is not really like, I don't think of this as a fall fragrance or even a winter fragrance. When I smell this, because of that musk in the opening, especially with the juicy, fruity notes and then the rose in the middle, this is more rose fruity dominant fragrance. The gourmand note in the base is not very prominent. So I would say this is more of a spring fragrance, even with the praline in here. You just get the sweetness from the praline, but you don't get that very strong, almost lactonic sweetness and caramelly almost smell that you get from praline. You don't get that in here. So yeah, I would say this is good for springtime. This is Valentina Pink by Valentino. Next I have a beast mode, as we say here on YouTube. Gorgeous white floral woody fragrance for springtime. This is none other than Chinatown by Bond Number 9. You guys, this one. I can smell it over here. It is such a gorgeous white floral fragrance, you guys. It's one of my most favorite white floral fragrance in my collection. It's very much a white floral dominant fragrance. There are lots of white florals, including tuberose in here. There are woody notes that make it really nice. White florals and woody notes go really well together. It's got a big dose of vanilla. It's powdery. So apparently it opens with peach blossom and bergamot. Some of the best white florals are in the middle, you guys. There's gardenia, orange blossom, and tuberose, and maybe there are more white florals. And then you also have peony in the middle. And in the base, you get some woody notes with sandalwood and some other woody notes like maybe cedar. There's a big dose of vanilla. And there's a hint of cardamom in the base. This is such a gorgeous fragrance. It lasts forever. When it arrived, I sprayed it and I got a little bit of it on my computer. It was projecting from my MacBook, you guys, for days and days and days and days. I would open my computer and I would smell Chinatown. Chinatown, Bond Number 9. Next, I have a super fresh summer fragrance from Bond Number 9. This is Gold Coast by Bond Number 9. You guys, this one is a super fresh fragrance. This is amazing for hot summer days. Great for like warm weather. But you can actually start wearing this late spring. It's a very aquatically fresh fragrance. This very juicy fragrance, very fresh fragrance. There's watermelon in the middle, which gives it that aquatic, almost ozonic, fresh vibes. It opens with some gorgeous fruity notes like a lychee. You know, lychee is a stunning fragrance, especially if you have it in a fragrance with rose. Always smells amazing. There's apricot in the opening, and then there's red apple. And then in the middle you get that watermelon with rose, which makes it a very kind of fresh aquatic rose fragrance. And in the base you get some vanilla, some musk, and cedar, I think, for a woody note. It's a very like a burst of freshness for summertime, you guys. Just because something is aquatic doesn't mean it doesn't perform well, you guys. It performs very well, especially on hot summer days. It's perfect for it. This is Gold Coast by Bond Number 9. Okay guys, just a few more to go. So the next one is a super sweet girly pink fragrance, you guys. This is Pink Sugar by Aqualina. You guys know what this is. This is the fragrance you start with when you are 15. That kind of fragrance, you guys. This is very girly, but you know what? Women should wear it too. It's a very basic, sweet, sugary fragrance that screams girly, you know? That's what this is. It smells a little artificial. It's very sweet. Like I said, tooth-achingly sweet, caramelly, vanilla, fruity, and slightly spicy fragrance. It opens with raspberry, orange, and bergamot and fig leaf. In the middle you get more berries. There's raspberry and red berry in the middle. There's licorice, and there's a cotton candy note in the middle, which makes this super sweet. And then there's Lily of the Valley for a floral, which is very girly, very feminine, you know, Lily of the Valley. And in the base, you get a double dose of vanilla with tonka bean and vanilla. And then there's a big dose of caramel, you guys, makes it even sweeter. And then there's musk and sandalwood in the base. Very feminine, sweet fragrance. You could probably wear this all year round. But I would say it's better for colder months because of the gourmand notes in here. This is Pink Sugar by Aqualina. Next, I have a beautifully bubblegummy tuberose fragrance, you guys, by Mancera. This is Mancera Velvet Vanilla. This one is so super hyper tuberose bubblegum scent. So, you know, Mancera tends to have synthetic notes. So tuberose usually has that bubblegummy scent, but when it's like, you know, natural tuberose, then the bubblegummy scent is not as strong. But I think this is synthetic, so you can actually smell the bubblegum in that tuberose. It's white floral, tuberose, vanilla, massive dose of vanilla. It's fruity, powdery, slightly animalic from the white florals. A little citrusy. It opens with juicy notes like blackcurrant. There's mandarin orange, I think, for citruses. There's spicy notes like pink pepper and black pepper in the opening with a little zing. There's pear in the opening with the juice, adding to the juiciness. And then there's angelica, you guys, in the opening. You know, angelica is that sort of rooty, musky fragrance note. And in the middle, you get that massive dose of tuberose with jasmine. There is neroli. There's rose. And in the base, you get a big dose of vanilla with musk. It smells very beautiful, very bubblegummy, very feminine. I would say this is a fragrance that's amazing for like late winter and spring. Mancera Velvet Vanilla. This one is Mancera Roses Greedy. This one is a hyper super rose fragrance. This is a super sweet rose floral fragrance with a big dose of vanilla and musk, you guys. This also has a lot of white florals. It's kind of powdery. It opens with a couple of juicy fruity notes like peach and blackcurrant, very juicy blackcurrant. There is actually coconut in the opening, which I don't get at all. There's pink pepper in the opening, mandarin orange, I believe, in the opening. It has rose and jasmine and a bunch of other florals in the middle, but rose is like the dominant note in this fragrance. There's a big dose of vanilla and benzoin, so there's like a double dose of vanilla in here. There's literally sugar in this fragrance, you guys. It's tooth-achingly sweet fragrance. I'm telling you, if you're not a fan of sweet fragrances, don't get this one, but it's beautiful. At the same time, I love it. I love a nice strong fragrance. I love a sweet fragrance. And then there is amber in the base as well. This is Mancera Roses Greedy. Next, I have a fragrance that smells like a Middle Eastern princess, you guys. This one has three dominant notes. It's really a rose, jasmine, and musk fragrance. You know the one I'm talking about. This is Montale Roses Musk. This one, you guys, like I said, is very much a rose, jasmine, and musk fragrance. You can smell the rose and musk the most. It's a gorgeous, feminine, sexy fragrance. If you want to smell like a Middle Eastern princess, like royalty, this is the one for you. This is Montale Roses Musk. So I just talked about next fragrance. It's a very affordable fragrance. It was featured in my affordable fall fragrances video. Check that out. I'll link it up here and down in the description box. This one is a Durham Wardi. This one, you guys, is a Middle Eastern fragrance house that created this fragrance. It's such a bang for your buck, you guys. This one is very much like a beautiful beast mode rose fragrance. This kind of reminds me, in the way that this is strong, reminds me of Amouage Blossom Love, but like this is in no way a dupe. Don't get me wrong. And I don't think this is really boozy. This is just so strong. It's a very like rose dominant, fruity, floral fragrance with a lot of patchouli, a lot of vanilla. It opens with a massive rose note with orange blossom, blackcurrant with that juiciness, and pear. And in the middle you get praline, iris, and jasmine, you guys. Iris adds that powderiness to this fragrance, and that praline makes it super sweet and very kind of slightly gourmand, almost like a rose fragrance with gourmand nuances. In the base you get vanilla and tonka bean, so you get like double doses of vanilla. There's patchouli in here. This one is a beast mode fragrance, you guys. You want to wear this in the fall and winter, in the colder months. Do not wear this during warm months. Such a bang for your buck because it's an affordable fragrance that is amazing. The scent is amazing, and the projection, sillage, and lasting power, amazing. This is Durham Wardi. Next, I have a fragrance I wore a lot this last summer. This one is amazing for summertime, for warmer months. You can start wearing this late spring. This one is Dolce Garden by Dolce & Gabbana. This one is like a coconutty, floral, tropical fragrance. It's got like vanilla, there's almond, there's even a little hint of lactonic in here. There's something milky about this fragrance, you know, slight milky undertone with that tropical vibes and florals. It opens with neroli, mandarin orange, and magnolia. Magnolia is so beautiful in the opening of this fragrance, you guys. And in the middle you get frangipani, my favorite yellow floral on earth, and ylang ylang, which I also just adore. I love yellow florals, those two yellow florals especially, and they're with coconut in the middle. How perfect is that? And in the base, to make this very edgy, you guys, there's almond in the base with vanilla and sandalwood. Amazing for summertime. This is Dolce Garden by Dolce & Gabbana. Next, I have a fragrance that reminds me of Hypnotic Poison by Dior, but this in no way a dupe for it. This is Juliet Has a Gun. Is the name of the fragrance. Yeah, it has that same feel as the Dior Hypnotic Poison, you know, that quality that it has. It's a very sweet white floral fragrance with vanilla. There's woody notes in here, there's caramel in here. It's kind of balsamic. It's got some spices in here. It opens with raspberry, neroli, and geranium. And in the middle you get a bunch of white florals like tuberose, jasmine, sambac, orange blossom, I think. And then you have also iris adding a powdery touch to it. And then to make it even more powdery, there's heliotrope in the base. There is vanilla with that caramel, there's sandalwood, there's patchouli. It does resemble Hypnotic Poison. It has that like certain quality that some people describe as like doll hair, but it's not really a proper description. It's not exactly that either. This one is Juliet Has a Gun. So that's it, you guys. Those are my stunning pink fragrances in my collection. I have like 25 or 6 of them, you guys. Wow, I didn't realize I had that many pink bottles of fragrances. So share with me what kind of pink bottles of fragrances you have. You guys, so it's time to let you know how to enter the giveaway. So you guys, this is going to be an international giveaway. So the $100 Fragrance Buy gift card will go to one winner, and then Rose Forever bouquet of gorgeous roses will go to another winner, and my brand new bottle of Ralph Lauren Safari go to another winner. So there will be 3 winners in this giveaway, and I am going to make the Fragrance Buy gift card a international giveaway item. Now, Rose Forever and the fragrance will be domestic only, US only. If you want to enter this giveaway, comment down in the description box with hashtag Salon Cleo. So that's how I will know that you want to enter the giveaway. If you don't have hashtag Salon Cleo, I will not be able to enter you in the giveaway. So if you want to enter the giveaway, comment down below with the hashtag Salon Cleo. Just comment about anything, you guys. Just let me know anything that you want to share with me down in the description box. Also, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already to enter this giveaway, and follow me on Instagram, you guys. So do those 3 things and you can enter this giveaway. If you're not from the US and you're entering this giveaway, please let me know that in your comment so I can enter you just for the Fragrance Buy gift card. So I will be announcing the winner in about 2 weeks. I say about because sometimes it might be a little longer than 2 weeks. So you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Ring that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I will see you guys in my next video.